individual numbers, we're going to abbreviate, over the total number of numbers. Now I'm going to draw in the line because we're writing in on Zoom here. So the total number of numbers. Okay, and we'll kind of backspace this so it looks a little bit neater. And then I'm going to draw a line in between so you can see the formula on the screen. So the average is equal to the individual numbers over the total number of numbers. Now let's go back to the problem. It says Kim scored an average grade of 82 on our first 4 science quizzes. So this sentence gives us a lot of information. Number one, it gives us the average of the 4 exams. So we're going to have 82. And we're going to have the individual numbers. We don't know what those individual test scores yet, but we know it's a total of 4 tests. So it would be like, say, the individual numbers would be like x1, x2, x3, well, x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3, x sub 4, and it would be the sum. So it would be the sum. I should just add these 2 words here, sum of the individual numbers, okay? So we don't know, we do know what they are, the sum, because we can multiply 82, we can cross multiply 82 times 4. And I'm going to just write right here so you can kind of see concretely that there are 4 individual numbers that we don't yet know, but what we can gather is the sum of all those 4 individual exams, right? So x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3, x sub 4. And when we cross multiply, we're going to get the sum of those 4 exams to be, what is that, 8 and 32. So 328. So I know that this is the sum of the 4 exams. And I'm going to write that on here so you can see this clearly. Sum of the 4 exams. Okay. Now, we can read the next sentence, which the next sentence says, she wants to raise her grade to a grade of 84, an average grade of 84. So we know that the new average is going to be 84, okay? And then the question says, what is the lowest grade she can receive on her 5th science quiz in order to achieve this goal? Now, we know that this is the 84 is the new average. We know what the sum of the first 4 tests, because it's indicated up here, x1, x2, x3, x4, and that sum is 328. So I'm going to plug in 328 right here, okay? Instead of writing x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3, x sub 4, I have that total already, so I'm going to put it in there on top, and then I'm going to add quiz 5, which is x sub 5. And then I know it's going to be 5 here for 5 quizzes or 5 exams. Or excuse me, 5 quizzes. Yes. So now we just cross multiply. This is 84 over 1. 4 times 5 is going to give me 20. Let me change this to black so you can see it a lot more clear than the blue I have provided. So 4 times 5 is 0. Carry the 2, it's going to be 420. Now, the lowest she can score after I bring down the 328 plus x sub 5. When I subtract the 2 numbers, I'm going to get a value of, let's see here, x sub 5. I'm going to write that down, write 2. And I borrowed 1 from here, so this is going to be 11. And this cancels out. It's going to be a 3, right? So 11 minus 2 is going to give me 9. So this is the lowest that she needs to score on the 5th quiz in order to get an average for her grade as 84. This is actually a very practical exam because you can use it to calculate what's the lowest you can get on the exam and maybe how much you need to study for. So Kim needs to study quite a bit. She would probably need to study as if she wants to get a 95, 96 and give herself a little bit of a buffer so that if she has a few mistakes, she'll get a 92. So she needs to study as if she's trying to reach 95 and then kind of guarantee that she can get a 92. Okay. I hope this was helpful. We'll talk again soon in the next video and in person. Bye.